thank you, Anne, for agreeing to do this. I really appreciate it, that you took the time out of your schedule to help me. So I really appreciate that.
My pleasure.
I'll ask you the 5. I'm sorry.
My pleasure.
I will ask you, the 5 questions, one at a time, of course, and you will answer them. So, question 1, what advice would you give to your younger self?
I would say to really believe in myself and to really slow down and to take account for all the good that I've been doing and not feel that I'm not good enough. And I just if I would have heard that from my younger self, then I wouldn't have gone and got so many degrees and constantly looking for validation for like being good enough in the eye of like whether it's academic world or career or personal relationship. So to just really believe in myself and knowing that I'm enough.
Okay. Question 2, what is something that you wish that you could change, if you could change anything?
I think this is huge for me. I think one thing that I look at the landscape of my life, I'm 58 years old, so is what I would love to have changed is my sense of insecurity. I felt so insecure in the world, some of this from my childhood messaging. And I just and it ties to your first question too, right? What I could not feel good enough. Like I went around the world really feeling very insecure. And what would have been like if I felt very secure in myself and good enough? The world would look very differently. I wouldn't work as hard. I would rest, I would play, I would do many things differently. So I think just to change my sense of insecurity, I guess. Yeah, I felt more secure.
Okay. All right. Number 3, how do you feel at this age in your life?
Amazing. And the reason why I feel amazing is that I feel a sense of stability. I feel I have enough relational competencies to be in a romantic relationship, in a way that's, it's very self-actualizing, feeling very safe. A relational space gives me the ability to feel secure that I was seeking for from your question number 2, and also feeling good enough. And also when you reach a certain stage and you work hard, right? So none of it is lost. There are no regrets here. That it gives you financial resources too, to really care for myself. I think what I love about being at this age and where I am now is that I can really, my self-care is so important to me that I'm really paying attention to my body, to all the other pieces that makes me like who I am. So I think, I feel really good where I am, who I am.
Wow, that's a great answer. Let me say that.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4. What is one book you could recommend?
I am a huge book reader, so this question was the hardest for me. I know you would have thought the others were, because I have so many, and I was like, oh my God, which one should I pick? And so I picked one for my career, and I'll tell you why I picked that. So this is a book written by Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Bruce Perry called What Happened to You? And I love this book from several contexts. Like it gives people a different narrative, the title itself, because sometimes when we have life experiences, we always feel, or we can't articulate or say what's wrong with us, or I have people who tell me that they're broken, or I'm, there's something wrong with me, and other people are telling them what's wrong with you. And I think the title of the book is just profound, and the content is so rich in terms of saying what happened to you. And to, it's not a self-compassion book, but it elicits that kind of response when you read it. because there are
Oh.
activities and there are researchers out there, and it's like, well, if you do this and do a self compassion thing or activity, you'll feel better about yourself. But this book elicits that chapter by chapter in terms of, wow, that was so hard to go through that. And you have a scientific
Wow.
evidence base. I love Oprah. I love what she's done. I love her life work. And then she brings in her from her programming, she brings in segments. If you hear in the audiobook and even in the actual hard copy book, she brings in all her stories she has done with the various people. So these are like mini case studies. And I just felt very aligned with some of those case studies. So I think, in my opinion, that's my favorite book.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Check that out.
I would recommend the audio part because you can really get engaged with it.
Is she reading it?
Yes, she's narrating it, and Dr. Bruce Perry is a developmental, MD, and he's just so brilliant. I just can't get over it, how great it is, well orchestrated, well put together.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Good.
And our final question: what is one thing you feel like that you didn't know 10 years ago?
I think a big one for me is not to take my health for granted. I think when I was 10 years ago, I was just like, I can, do anything, and I can not have enough sleep or keep working or take these trips. And I think the humility that comes once you pass 50, and especially being a woman, to know your health is your wealth. It's a form of a wealth, and how to care for this temple. And that is something I'm acutely aware of now, and in great appreciation, and have a great deal of respect, because I don't think the body gets the amount of respect when you're younger. It's just like, oh, you can do this and you can eat that and all that. And now it's not demanding, but we have a very healthy relationship that I now have with my body that I didn't 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Well, and thank you so much once again for answering these questions. No answer is a wrong answer here, so it's all enlightening to me as you share your wisdom and how you are and things of that nature. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Have an amazing birthday. Appreciate your life and celebrate it. Oh, you're such a gift.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do.